Strong wrists help reduce injuries and pain, increasing grip strength, which is so important for so many of our daily activities, and help stabilize the arm. I have a more in-depth yoga video on wrist strengthening, as well as a tutorial on how to modify poses until your wrists get stronger. And those are on my website, so I invite you to check those out. Think of today as being a little appetizer for that. Let's begin sitting at our desk with our hands on the desk, shoulder width apart. Push your hands into the desk, hold, and release. I'm going to do that 2 more times. We're holding for 3 seconds. Push and release. Push and release. This one we're going to hold a little longer. So ready? And push. As you continue to hold, you might find the tops of your shoulders creeping up into your ears. So release your shoulders, chest open, and release. Place the forearms on the desk to isolate the forearm from the wrist muscles. And push down through the forearms just to help you with your neutral posture. And then inhale, lift the hands, just the hands, up. Fingers point towards the sky. And lower. And again, lift and lower. See how you can do these throughout your entire day? Lift and lower. That was wrist extensions. Now let's bring our arms out in front of us. We'll go back into that extension of the wrist. So lift the fingers up to the sky. Imagine you're pushing out through your palms. And this time we're recruiting our arm muscles. And now flex the wrist. So point your fingers down. And up come the wrist. Well, up come the hand. And down. And then bring the fingers up. Feel the whole range of motion of your wrists. And down. And you're strengthening your arms. Now, extend the wrists again, which means bring your fingers up to the sky. Bring your arms out to the sides. Push all negativity away. And then bend your arms at the elbows. And straighten the arms. Take your fingers and point them down. Flexing the wrist. Now extend. Bring the fingers up. Bend the elbows. And straighten. Keep pushing. And then lower the fingers down. Bend the wrist up. Bend at the elbows. And again, extend and flex. And now rolling the wrist. So that one with the different arm positioning targets muscles just a little differently. This one, rolling the wrist, is considered one of the absolute best wrist mobility exercises. Again, probably more of a reminder. You've probably done this at some point in your life. Now circle the other direction if you haven't already. And you can play with the arms, bringing them out to the sides, overhead, out in front, behind. Make it fun. And then hands to your thighs. Take a breath. Maybe you notice a little more warmth in your wrists. Interlace your fingers, press your palms out, straighten the arm. Feel the stretch. And now bend at the elbows. Just take the other clasp. So whatever index finger was on top, the other index finger is on top now. It might feel a little weird. And then straighten the arms again. Can you remember whether this is wrist extension or flexion? And then release. And bring your arms behind you. Stretch through the arms, getting the opposite extension right here. And now clasp your hands if it's available to you. And press those palms towards each other, stretch. And then change your clasp of your hands again. And one more opportunity to stretch with your arms in the back plane. Notice how this one feels. And then return your hands to your desk. And once again, press down into the desk. Brace your abdominals. Breathe. And then release, hands to your thighs. Notice you could do a little bit of movement with your wrists. How do they feel now? Making that commitment. Okay, did I go far enough? Did I go too far? What am I going to do differently rather than not doing anything with my wrists ever again? Instead, where can I move so that I can continue to strengthen and keep my wrists healthy? And make that choice for yourself now so that you have a strategy so that you can continue to do all the things that you want to do where you need strong wrists. Wrist strengthening is like so many things in life. It takes time and patience, and be very cognizant, especially if you begin with weak wrists, not to overdo, because then all you have to do is you'll have to back off and not do anything until your wrists heal. So take your time with it. Really listen to your body, and I invite you to keep working with this video and my other yoga videos on my website so that you can have strong wrists and be able to have that freedom to do so many things in your life that you want to do. I look forward to working with you again next time. Namaste.